crush on Bruno Mars. He's currently on tour.
Is he?
Yes, which we know is exhausting.
Yes.
Even though we do like 3 cities and he does like 19 continents. How many are there?
A future episode. Future
episode for me.
Yeah.
Continents. How many? Oh my goodness, hello there, we are back.
I'm Grace.
I'm Mamrie, and today might get crushed.
Not in a bad, like, physical way.
Not like a steamroller.
No, just in a very sweet, emotional way. We're talking about crushes. That's right. Something that I think everyone can relate to. Because I have a theory that everyone is crushing on at least one person all the time.
I agree. I don't think crushes are just for like 13-year-olds. But
No.
I will say, Jonathan Taylor Thomas, I still love you. Give me a ring.
I mean, he's shorter than I thought he would be as an adult, so.
There have been lots of technologies and lifts and shoes and
True.
Apple boxes, and
True.
I have bad posture. No, I don't think that crushes are just for like your younger preteen self. I think even when you're grown up, if you're in a healthy, loving relationship, you still got crushes floating in the back of your mind.
Yeah, whether it's romantic or professional or
Friendship crush.
Exactly. And so we wanted to install a monthly segment here on This Might Get called This Might Get Crushed, where every month Mamrie and I tell each other who we're crushing on that month, and then we leave it up to you guys to decide who is the crush of the month. It's very Tiger Beat.
I would like just beg my parents to buy me those every time we went to the grocery store.
Oh, I would buy 17 magazine at Barnes & Noble because I was like, I'm gonna age up. So my dad was so mad because he would take me to Barnes & Noble on visitation nights, and then he would be like hoping I'd buy a book, and I'd be like, 17 magazine please, and
And he's like, you're 11.
I failed as a father. Let's get into crushes.
Before we tell you our crushes, we just wanted to give you some, facts of attraction and crushes and why you might be having these feelings towards a stranger.
Okay, so symmetrical faces have an advantage, which I've seen in documentaries before, that if you've ever done the thing where you like Photoshop your face in half and then you mirror it and then you show like what each side looks like as a full face, it's bizarre.
But is that because the more symmetrical face, the more you think your babies are gonna be attractive?
I don't know what it is. Oh, it's showing off DNA that purposefully creates beautiful babies, for population reasons.
Thank you. Here's a fun fact that I am a huge fan of.
Okay.
Hungry men tend to favor heavier women. Psychologists say it's a socioeconomic thing since in theory a larger woman would be associated with having access to resources, which is why I only pick up men at Golden Corral buffet.
They say wearing a particular color can increase your sex appeal.
What color is it? Hot pink?
Red.
Really?
That's why that flamenco emoji is so
so attractive.
Yeah.
So good looking.
Screw the weird disco guy in purple. Give me that red Macarena gal. Let's get into our crushes.
I was reading about pills.
Are you ready for my crush of the month?
I am ready. Who is it?
My crush this month is none other.
It's non-bread?
It's non-bread. It's non-bread. It's my nana. Yeah. My crush is none other than Bruno Mars. I love him because he's such a showman.
He's so naturally talented.
He's so naturally talented. When he did the Super Bowl, it was like beyond.
That wasn't even his Super Bowl. That was Coldplay's Super Bowl that they brought in both he and Beyonce, which, by the way, I watch on a very regular basis, maybe once or twice a month. I YouTube the video of he and Beyonce performing at the Super Bowl just to pump me up, but it's only the version that starts with them and not Coldplay.
Sorry, Coldplay, you got the cold shoulder. One fun fact about my crush, Bruno Mars, is he was an Elvis impersonator when he was a kid. Yeah, he straight up had the MJ moves as a child to where he would do Michael Jackson on the street. So he's been a performer since day one.
He also doesn't seem like a child performer. You know how you see some people that have been performing since they were a child and you're like, ooh, there's an anxiety around they didn't choose this for themselves. He seems like he genuinely enjoys performing for people.
And he keeps the hits coming. I just love Bruno, although it really takes away from my whole men who eat a lot. We gotta fatten him up. But I love Bruno. I think he's really talented, and I personally crush on talent.
And we'd love free tickets to one of his shows that he's doing on tour.
Please give it to us. He's an uptown hunk. Sorry, I had to get it in.
Get it in. My crush this month is Michael Shannon.
That's a terrifying crush.
I know. He is so intriguing and fascinating and creepy in like a very attractive way to me. One, he was watching the Oscars in a bar in Chicago as the movie he was in, Shape of Water, won like 3 Oscars.
He was nominated and he
Yeah.
didn't go.
No.
He just hung out in a bar, which is so us.
Because he was directing a play in Chicago, just drinking a beer, watching his movie win Movie of the Year.
I also kind of think it's sexy when a man can pull off a female name, last name. You know, like George Leslie, Bobby, Melissa.
Okay.
But to still have that confidence and not change it for SAG. Hold on, do we know if it's his real name?
Yeah, because his dad's name is something Shannon.
Molly Shannon.
Yeah.
Cool. So we have very opposite end of the spectrum.
He has
crushes.
a band, The Corporal. So he's also musical, and he says
Have they ever played the Super Bowl?
Not yet, but I'm trying to champion for them. I'm the grassroots of Corporal right now.
You heard it. 2019 Super Bowl is the Corporal.
Oh, his first breakout role. Sorry, I did a full
You
book
were
report.
in love.
His first part was in Groundhog Day. He played like a groom, and then he was in 8 Mile.
I didn't notice him in 8 Mile because I got into a fight in the theater.
I
I
didn't-
was so amped up that I was like, shh. And this girl was like, excuse you? And we like started going at it. And then the cops escorted her out.
I didn't notice him in 8 Mile because my dad was too obsessed with Mom Spaghetti.
Yeah.
That's my dad's favorite song. He just goes, Mom Spaghetti, Mom Spaghetti. He gets pumped on it. We are gonna tweet out on our This Might Get Twitter with a poll for you guys to weigh in on who you think out of these 2 crushes should be the crush of the month. So make sure you go check out our Twitter. It's gonna be our pinned tweet for about a week or 2, I think.
Yeah, let's do it.
I mean, go vote or Michael Shannon will literally show up at your house and be very upset with you.
And Bruno will, but you won't see him through the people.
No, we'll just dance it out. Mamrie, who do we have a gratitude problem with today?
Oh, funny you should ask. I have one right here on my phone. We have a gratitude problem today with Instagram user Carol Ackerberstein, and she did this amazing fan art of us in our own set.
Whoa! This is so, and she's from Germany, I heard?
She's from Germany. We are crushing hard on your talent, Carol Ackerberstein.
Thank you so much. And make sure if you guys want to be featured in an upcoming gratitude problem segment, tag us on Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, stories.
Other stuff that's cool we don't know about yet.
Yeah, use the hashtag #ThisMightGet.
And also subscribe to our channel. We are with you every Monday through Friday. Turn on your notifications and keep the lovely art coming.
And not just art, like comments, songs, any of it. Express yourself.
We need love.
True. Crush on us.